Alright, this is the number 123 of my accountability to myself, and I appreciate everyone's attention who watches this today. I always say today, and I don't know what am I supposed to say next. So, one more day of my life. I don't know, it's day number. If I'm 20, let's calculate approximately day number 36,700 approximately. And so the thing is that, I don't know what am I supposed actually to talk about. All right, morning, woke up, I had 2 lessons, each of them 3 hours. Afterwards, I went to the gym, I returned home late, and everything I managed to do is to read for 20 minutes, to repeat some French words, and also I decided to return my self-accountability. So I will try to keep my diary or like journal, I don't know, whatever, where I mark, where I like check each of the boxes when I execute some kind of tasks. And so, yeah, that's one of the things. Hopefully, it's gonna improve somehow my accountability. Second thing that I noticed when I literally, when I have a lack of time, I don't really want to waste my time because, for example, I return home at about 5:20, something like that. Then I had my lunch. As a result, I was free only at like 6. And then I realized I don't even have time to waste. So I was supposed to start doing something. First, I started reading. Then I read that, maybe even check. Wait. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. So here's the thing about definiteness of purpose, and no, it's another thing about definiteness of plan, like organized plan, even though they might be weak and entirely impractical, encourage persistence, because still I was reading about persistence, and it's very important to have some kind of plan because actually you have a direction. You know where are you heading to. Even like, obviously you cannot have a plan for whole your life to understand what to do, but you have some kind of plan and it gives you direction. Due to this direction, you can do the first step. Making the first step, you might get more information and you might adjust your plan, right? So the thing is that you don't need to look for perfection. You need to look for execution, I would say. Because, by the way, I just remembered a great quote that imperfect action beats perfect inaction. And that's very true, because if you perfectly don't do anything, you don't have results. But if you imperfectly do something, no matter what happened, you gain experience, and now you understand even more. So I used to have, let me show you. I would say it's a journal. It's not like diary. So yeah, normally this kind of stuff. So I have tasks that I would like to do daily, and I mark how successfully do I execute them. Also here I have, when I write one sentence per day, what interesting happened per day. The most remarkable, sometimes my days are so ordinary and boring and I have no idea what to write. Like one more month, it's another month. You can see here more numbers, and actually like this stuff, and so I decided to return it. And as we can see, let me mark some more. Today I was reading a book. Today I was kind of studying French. I repeated some words, so it counts, let's say. And oh, probably I don't need to write. It's that recording YouTube video because I do it did this by default. So it will be like this. So 10 days I skipped, and then I'm gonna keep tracking this until the end of this month. And always having this month, I have 3 aims that I should execute until the end of the month. And sometimes, I don't like to set some goals because it makes me to move beyond my expectations, because I expect something and I think like it's too early to do this, to do that, like I will do this later. But when I have some urgency, again, it's some urgency, when I realize that until the end of the month I'm supposed to hit this, so I start moving toward that goal. So for example, I've been reading a book, this one book, for about 2 months, probably even its third month. And I decided that I need to finish reading this book, so I need to read this more. And it's actually not at the best aim, because I strongly believe that we better study books rather than just reading. But I want to try at least to read faster, and I have more than 100 pages to finish this book. Since I read in English, it's way slower, right? But I want to finish reading this book. I want also to do a couple of things. I will mention about them once I hit them, but it's nothing significant. For example, which is very interesting, for the first month, for January, one of my aims, where it is, bro. One of my aims was to start my internship, and back then when I set this goal, I was convinced that it's impossible, because when I did my research, I realized that I cannot really find internship because I don't know anything, right? And then I wanted to pass all the exams. I did it, and I wanted to reach 300 connections in LinkedIn, but the thing is that it does not really matter. I don't want quantity, I want quality. That's why I reached only 80, but 80 who I don't mind to see in my connections. So yeah, I will be keeping this journal, which maybe is gonna make me a bit more accountable to myself, and therefore I will be remembering about some stuff better. Also, there's one interesting thing that I decided to apply, a strategy, I would say. I wrote down how do I see my perfect day, but perfect day not like I wake up with I wake up, everything's cool, I like drive a car of my dream, like this and that. Not like that. A perfect day in terms of productivity. What could I do nowadays to actually get better as much as possible per day? And sometimes when, for example, I return home after my studies and I don't have scheduled my day, I might open this and I look like, damn, if it was my perfect day, I would do this and this and that. And I have not done this and this and that per today, so I need to start doing this. And it kind of works. I don't know, it encourages me somehow. So yeah. What else? Also, one of the interesting things, I realized that I really enjoy speaking English. That's incredible, because compared myself to me when I was 4 years ago, when I didn't speak any English, and today when I hate when people talk to me in Russian or in Ukrainian, like obviously I speak Ukrainian with my parents, with some of my friends, but mostly if I hear someone, in the city, that someone speaks Ukrainian, I'm not gonna talk to that person. However, normally people like to hear people from their countries, but in my case, it works a bit otherwise. And I just genuinely enjoy speaking English, especially with people, for example, there are some people, I would say some new people, and their English is like perfect, and it's so nice to those people, because when you talk with someone whose English is perfect, I guess your English gets better also, because first you pay attention to their accent, second they might use some vocabulary, their sentence structures are so accurate, and yeah, it's really nice. So I don't actually need to put that much effort into studying English. Like, still I need to enrich my vocabulary and something else, but it's already nice. Like, I even enjoy being present during my lessons, because I just listen to the educator in English, and I like listening to this. Oh my god, I forgot. So I remember I wanted to try a strategy when I go to university. Then if I have a lesson when I need to take some notes, I take some notes. Then I return home, I reread those notes, and then I go through the slides and I write down and I put down something that I haven't noted during the lesson, but I forgot about this. But since tomorrow I don't have lessons, I need to schedule it for tomorrow, so I won't forget it. Yes. What else? Probably, like, actually I have some kind of different thoughts during the day. I cannot in evening to like summarize everything. By the way, it's not even 10 p.m, so it's like 9:50, even though I've been recording this video for 12 minutes. It's only like 9:50 p.m, so it's nice, and I will be able to fall asleep earlier, because I feel that I'm kind of sleepy. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I think I mentioned everything, like, yeah, I just came up with a couple of ideas that I could do tomorrow. And by the way, I'm looking forward for tomorrow. I'm eagerly waiting for that morning, because I found some music, some classic music. It's kind of old music and really popular, so it's not really something that I normally listen to, but I like this, and I'm really excited to go to the gym tomorrow in the morning and to listen to this music to train my back. It must be nice. It must be a great beginning of my day, and afterwards I will be having a whole day, free day. I hope I won't be having too much troubles with my internship, because today I haven't done anything, and apparently I don't need to do anything. I didn't need to do anything, but alright, it's another story. Never mind. I just tomorrow I literally need to use my day off and to take notes, to go through everything I studied today, to learn book a lot, and to read other books. I want to read 3 books besides the one I'm reading right now. I want to spend some more time studying French, probably English also. I want to I will see what I want to. So, alright, without being said, I'm gonna probably schedule my day for tomorrow, and I'm not gonna be recording this, right? And yes, without being said, see you in the next one.